way. Utah, okay. Just grand frame, rolling hydroclean. I'm making paper penny, you can wait. Ballin' shot a penny, hard away. Shuck a piranha in the sun and that nigga trying by the day. Be safe, we straight. Big fire, big way. I ain't trippin'.
Alright, y'all. Another episode of Deep Talk. Tell the people who we got in front of the lens today, man.
Oh, man, it's me, Black Steel, the Shogun. I'm straight out of Delaware.
You got your boy, FLAIR. Taking a step out here.
So, for people that don't know, let them know what y'all do.
Well, me, I'm an artist. I do music, I sing, I rap. And me and my bro, we are about to come out with a podcast called Delaware Underground.
Okay.
We basically showcase artists or anybody else who wants to get on their platform and promote themselves. Dancers, artists, singers, rappers, real estate agents, anybody who wants to just get on here and just promote themselves. We have a platform and we let you get on here and do that. We also have a space to do shows and everything as well. So some of the artists can come that we interview and basically do a show,
Yeah, Delaware Underground Kings, that's what we going with, right?
Yep.
Underground Kings, man. Hosting Delaware talent. We got slots for 2 amateur people trying to hit some good names out here in Delaware. We're also gonna have hosts. We're gonna host a lot of different people on here. Guests, special guests, well-known people. So we're trying to give a platform, build a platform for people out here in Delaware.
Okay.
Also give out some good podcasting shit,
Hey, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Definitely, I feel like we need more platforms for the people, and we just need more out here. My motto is make them come to us, and I'm gonna keep saying it till people get tired of hearing it and apply it.
Facts, man.
We're just gonna make them come to us,
In Delaware, man, the crab in the barrel syndrome out here, man. It's crazy. But, I'm just trying to get back, man, because I see a lot of people out here that got talent, man. I'm saying, without a platform to really go to, so. Yeah, man, we trying to do that for y'all, especially for the area.
So is there any platforms in Delaware that y'all follow, that y'all look forward to watching?
I follow your platform.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, facts.
K-Lens.
Appreciate
I follow Paulie's Reaction.
Shout out Paulie.
Shout out to Paulie. I watch now the Rec Room is back. I'm watching that again.
Shout out Rec Room.
That's probably about it. As far as Delaware, I don't really know too many other things in Delaware.
Yeah, it's not really too many that I know about. You know what I mean? It's like I throw a shout out to Cool J's. I go there every Wednesday. Comedian, FLAIR is what I do. So it's like I go there. And they built that platform for comedians to come out. That's why I stay solid with going back there every Wednesday for over a year now. So that's also what we're gonna be doing on the show. We're gonna bring on a lot of comedians that I know personally in the comedian field, to do the show.
Shout out to Cool J's.
Yeah, shout out to Cool J's. Marvin Hargrove, man. One of the people that's gonna be on the show, he is an ex-Philadelphia Eagles. He's gonna be on our first show.
Yes.
Okay, definitely look forward to that. Definitely, yeah, we definitely we need more platforms like this, man. We need more platforms like this. So that's what gave y'all the basically the drive to do the platform, because y'all feel like we need more out here.
Yeah.
Especially not just the platform, but there's a lot of untold stories that people got that nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? And the people that I know the stories, I want them to come on and be like, listen, this is really what happened. And, tell, like Marvin, he'll come in and tell, his
Some history.
which one he was the first. The second, Vince Papelli was the first. Invincible, Mark Wahlberg. The second was Marvin Hargrove. He was the only other walk-on with the Eagles. The only other one. There's only two.
That's history. And he black.
Yeah, so that's something he can come on the show and, you know what I mean, talk about.
Yep.
Okay. So you say you do music.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been doing music for?
I've been doing music for a long time. Since I can remember, I've been doing music. I've been doing music since grade school. It's in my bones, man. Singing, rapping, beats, whatever. You know, I'm pretty versatile with what I do.
It's like a modest, man. This shit dope.
You say this shit dope. He's being modest right now.
You know this shit dope. I'm surprised he ain't got signed yet, for real.
Yeah, man.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let the people speak for you. Sometimes it's good to just I'm probably this. Sometimes it's good to let your work speak for yourself.
There you go.
You don't like to really say, you know, even if you know it or you feel like it. Because I feel like every artist is supposed to think like that anyway.
They the best.
They the best. Because that's your craft. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Even though you might not say it, you want your work to speak for itself. You know what I mean? So I understand that. So is there any artists that you want to work with out here? Any artists that you want to work with that you haven't worked with out here?
It's a couple artists. Let me think. Hero. He's pretty dope. Bird.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of music with MGE Mizzy. That's bro. You know what I mean? Who else I would like to work with? I got some music with Pauly De Niro already.
Okay.
Mercy. Who else? Man? So that's just to name a few. You know, want to spread the love. I mean, you know, I give credit where credit's due, man. You know, just to basically, you know, just to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right, you should. You know how that be. What you got going on, like coming up as far as like with music? Like you got any?
Right now I got a track right now. It's dropping on the 21st. It's called Lacking, featuring Relicus.
Relicus on there, huh?
Yeah, my bro.
Snap.
I'm actually on this movie as well.
What, he rapping?
Yeah, he rapping.
I'm about to call this guy.
Yeah, he rapping.
I'm about to call him and see what's going on, man.
Yeah, man, he rapping. I'm actually on his movie. It's called The Guys. It's coming out. It's gonna be in theaters. It's gonna also be on Tubi as well. That was a wonderful experience. You know what I'm saying? Just doing different things that I've never done before. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my feet wet. Put my face out there, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit that I never really did. Pause. You feel me? Pause.
I mean, how y'all feel about that pause situation though? Let's get to that right quick.
That word makes you gay to me. Just like, yo.
Yeah, like what? Do you feel like you gotta say that though?
I know I'm saying some gay shit.
Really. You don't really gotta say this shit, but sometimes it's really needed, man. like you ain't gotta say this shit because like I don't be saying it, but like if the shit sound crazy, man, that shit deemed necessary for real.
But when and how did that start? Because if you look at,
that's some New York shit for real.
you can't even say that.
Where you think?
Because if you look back in the day, what Biggie said in this track, niggas ain't say pause. Then niggas was rapping that shit. Niggas was like, what he say? Yeah, you look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick. That was in the track back in the day. Ain't nobody say pause.
Cancel that nigga for real.
Cancel that nigga.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, fuck him in the ass, throw him over the bridge.
Yeah.
Cancel that nigga, bro.
Kidnap kids and all that shit. It's a lot of shit motherfuckers be saying.
None of that shit ever. That's when he lost cool points with me, for real.
Right.
See, he was hanging with Diddy.
He was hanging with Diddy.
He was on that bullshit.
Pac did say you gotta start listening to people's lyrics. Don't just bob your head to the beat because it sounds good. You gotta listen to what people saying. Cause you bobbing your head to the beat, they might be saying, nigga, some crazy shit that you just bop in your head. You know what I mean?
Some real shit.
There's always some questionable old rap verses. Yeah, that shit questionable, bro.
But that's what's going on today in some of these rap songs. They be talking about actually calling themselves. What's the word for? They be calling themselves what's the word for? Cause I don't want to get the word wrong. What's the people when you kill people all the time?
Assassins?
Not assassin. What's the other word? Serial killers.
Serial killer.
That's basically what y'all calling yourselves. Y'all always talking about killing people in rap songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's all y'all talk about, killing people in rap songs. Every damn rap song, you done killed about 50 niggas.
Yep.
So you a serial killer is basically what you're saying.
Basically. That's basically what they're
I
saying.
want to listen to
That's why
that.
you gotta be versatile, man.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
myself. That's what I do. The Other Side's out right now on YouTube, all streaming platforms. That's a project my last project that I brought out.
Yes.
Where I'm basically showcasing the fact that I can sing. It ain't all that, like he said, all that shoot 'em up, bang bang stuff. You know, I'm showcasing my vocals. One of my favorite songs off the album is it's called I Would've. Basically, I'm telling a story, you know what I mean, about heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can relate to that. We've all been cheated on, of course. If you say you ain't been cheated on, you're lying.
Definitely lying. Everybody got cheated on.
Lying.
I don't give a fuck how bad you is.
Fucking
You
lying.
got cheated on.
Yeah, you know who you is talking to you, girl.
That's how they
Yeah,
be,
that's
man.
how I feel.
Them women is.
Anyhow. Yeah. That was a little break. Anyhow.
How you feel about the R&B in Delaware right now?
It's not enough. It's not enough, man.
It's a couple of low key
It's a
spots you
few.
can go to.
It's a
Catch some
few.
shit.
But the R&B is not it's not a lot. It's not a lot, bro. It's not a lot.
Do you know do y'all know personally any R&B artists, male or female, Delaware, that's doing their thing?
That's Goddess from down Dover.
Mm-hmm.
She's dope. London is singer from down Dover.
Mm-hmm.
She's dope.
Oh, man.
But do you see the trend? They're in Dover. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Dover artists, Boney Man, Reese Stacks, all my Dover niggas, you feel me?
I mean,
Shout out to y'all.
I mean, it's still Delaware.
Nino, but it's different. Like, they're not up here. You know what I'm saying? They're down there. I haven't really heard too many R&B artists up here. I mean, up here really, for real.
Damn, I support.
All right, so hold on, listen. So what one of my goals is to do is I want to bridge the gap
Mm-hmm.
in all counties in Delaware, right? So if somebody say, we're going to use Philly because Delaware is small. So we're going to, all right. So say like somebody say, yo, y'all got any singers in Philly? And y'all from North Philly. And y'all be like, yeah, but they over West Philly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, it's still Philly, but you'll be like, yeah, but they down there. That's what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make it to where it's all one. You know what I mean? I don't want people to keep dividing the,
Right.
you feel me? Oh, because it's a lot of people up here that don't listen to artists down there. And there's a lot of artists down there that don't listen to or don't know about artists up here
Right.
because they making it like that. I feel like Delaware is too fucking small.
Mm-hmm.
For that.
Heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
It's too small. So it's like, back to what I was saying, I look at it as, it don't matter in Dover and Smyrna or Seaford, that's just still Delaware. It's not that far. It's far, but it ain't that far.
That thing for it.
Right.
Compared if you was in a big city, if you was in New York or Philly, then you know how long it take to get from one side to the other side.
Dude.
Even Jersey, it's just no joke.
Jersey crazy.
So, all right. You into comedy. Who are you looking at out here that's big or that's consistent or that's doing their thing in comedy that you feel like,
Mike
yeah.
that I've ran into. I like K-Mac, Katrina Mack. I like Josh Dennison. I like, man, believe it or not, motherfucking Marv. Yo, that nigga's a comedian.
You talking about SoundCloud, Mark?
No, nigga Marvin Hart.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a comedian on the low, man. He got jokes for days, where he just, don't do it. So there's a lot of comedians out there from here that I run into, you know. A lot of good ones too. So,
A lot of them, is it some of them got potential of making it, you feel like?
I mean, considering I've only been doing this shit for a year, but my approach to comedy, it kind of was aggressive, which is a good thing, but it's a lot of downfalls. You gotta take a lot of losses. Like, I bombed 3 times, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I came in a little aggressive, but now I'm starting to understand just the foundation of comedy, which, you know, somebody has to teach you about.
Mm-hmm. So, is there any comics or comedians that you've seen that you would like to work with?
I want to create my own thing, create my own comedian list instead of, because I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to have my own lineup of, all right, this is the headliner, this is the stand-in, this is the, you know what I mean, beginner.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, you know, because I really don't see it. But everybody's doing it. Like, what's the one guy's name? He just started doing it too. He got a comedy trio joint, brand new. But
Y'all here? Comedy trio?
no, this is some major name. Fuck, is this nigga's name? Tony Baker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he started doing his, yeah. So I just feel as though it's always best to build your own lineup because you know what you're coming with.
True. So let's talk about this podcast, y'all. Like, so tell us a little bit more about this podcast, man. Like, what is it? What is it really? What is it? What's the base of it? What's the base of the podcast? Like, what are you reaching for? What are you aiming for? Or even so, what the crowd you're aiming for? Podcast.
I mean, we want to appeal to everyone, but I guess it's more so in our age bracket, you know, because I don't know. These are the times that I grew up when. These was the 90s. So, like, the music that I remember, it was like Mobb Deep was coming out, Tang was coming out. Like, these are some hard fucking albums. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just to have that, all those albums come out in a row, music kind of builds a person, you know? No matter if you're black, white, you always remember music and shit. So it's like those are the albums that built me to, you know, here. Now, here I am. We're going to do this podcast and we're going to, you know, try to appeal to everybody, but here you go. You know what I mean? So we're going to have opening acts. We're going to have 2 amateurs. We're going to sit here. We're going to have guests. You know, y'all come out with the Underground Kings, you know.
So what's the process on coming on a platform if somebody wanted to come on?
They can reach out to us or we can reach out to them if we're interested. We will contact you. Some people do get contacted for an interview. Or if they want to be on our platform, they can reach out to us. My Instagram is Shogun_reborn. And Black Still the Shogun on Facebook. What's yours, bro?
Mine's is Big Dick at say nah.
I'm about to say, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
He's like, what?
What was going on here? What are you talking about?
Here you go.
You talk about some pause. I was talking say pause.
That was one of the moments.
That was one of the moments.
That was a moment where we should have said pause. See, sometimes it's deemed necessary. You feel me?
Yeah, once we get up and running, the Underground Kings, you'll be able to Google this. We be in there.
Okay. So, when y'all planning on starting? Is it a time? Is it a set time? Like a month?
We've shit less than that. I guess first episode. Hopefully we can do next couple of days, I assume, or hopefully next week. But we're already booked for the first 3, so we got our guests. Of course, Bobby's gonna be there. Bobby De Niro, my man. We got the ex-Eagle. Bob Hargrove is gonna be on one. We got Joey Juggernaut. He's gonna be on one. And other people interviewed. Like, of course, we're going to interview Shogun.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a few special guests.
Is it gonna be certain days y'all post or have y'all episodes come out, or is it just gonna be random?
At first, we're going to do 2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be, you know, of course, broken on. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I see y'all. Yeah, y'all got it mapped out, planned out. Y'all ready for it? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know.
Yeah, we was just talking about this shit. We was all talking, right? Mm-hmm. Say, yo, we should do this shit. And we are.
I mean, I think right now, content creation is where to go. If you into that, that's where to go. It's a lot of money into it, and I feel like this is the time to do it now. Mm-hmm. Since COVID, this was like...
Yeah, shit was crazy.
It was like billions of dollars, like 2-something billion they made off content creation since COVID. And they estimating 5 times that in the next 5 years. Mm. So it's like, if you're getting content creation, it's the time is now. You know, just make sure, you know. I mean, I ain't gonna say that because there's a lot of platforms that ain't got no substance behind it and getting a lot of traction. I guess some people just like watching some crazy stuff sometimes.
Dumb shit.
It's like you stuck in the middle. You got the people that want to watch the dumb shit, then you got the people that want to watch some real shit. You know what I mean? So it's like you stuck in the middle of it. So I guess you got to try to gravitate to both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat half the shit sandwich. Boy. Yeah, it's a lot of bad stuff out there. I just try to, you know, stay away from it.
So if I do this roast, right? I'm thinking about doing a comedy roast.
Okay.
Is that be interested? Do y'all think that's something y'all be interested in looking at?
Fuck out of somebody, man. Listen.
I'm definitely interested. At least as a spectator, I ain't trying to get roasted for real. I might get mad.
You gotta take pain, get pain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take pain to get something, right?
I'm just gonna look and laugh. I'm not part of that shit.
Shit.
No, sir.
Nigga roast your ass. You better be ready, man.
So you say, you know, actors and comedians, you think it's gonna be?
Yeah, I think so.
Some people that's gonna wanna.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hop on.
Just on the strength of the love for the sport, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's the love for the sport. And that's down to the basics. You know what I mean? Roasting. Like, yeah, that's how I learned about comedy, from roasting. It's like, that's, you know, I know the basics.
I think we need more stuff like that out here to make it more fun. Everything ain't gotta be so hard and so, you know, just make it fun. Laugh, joke, people have a good time, come out, enjoy themselves, watch a good show, comedy show.
You know what I was thinking about last night? A 20 versus 1.
I thought about it, but I feel like it's watered down now.
Oh, 20 versus 1, where with the balloons and
the balloon pop
and pop the balloons and just do it in Delaware.
It's like a dating thing.
But I don't think I didn't see nobody do it.
They did it in Delaware. They did it. I think somebody did do it out here. I'm trying to remember, but it just wasn't. I don't think it got that much traction. But I just feel like, man, that's just everywhere. Everybody's doing it.
Man, I need to see more in Delaware because I haven't seen it. I would like to see it.
Yeah.
And I would like to see people that...
Would you do it? Would you run it?
Yeah, I would.
Would you, you know?
Yeah, I really would. That's something that I would, like, you know, look into. I might think about trying to do one myself.
Man, listen.
That'd be good for the podcast, for your platform.
Mm-hmm.
To add it to the resume.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Do it right here.
So I'm saying, you just never knew, you know?
Get some work.
Yeah. We might be doing the 20 versus 1, y'all.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
Heard it here first, man. I'm looking forward to y'all podcast because it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to see how it's going to play out. I like watching podcasts myself, especially local out here. And I like to see what's new and what's, you know, what people talking about, what's going on out here. So, you know, that's definitely good, man. That's definitely, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Besides the names that y'all named, who else do y'all got in mind that y'all would like to get on here? Just in case they might be watching. Is there any names now or nah?
I'm gonna say,
It's a lot going on out here.
That's a hell of a lot going on.
It's a lot, man. So many different people. Oh man,
I gotta get my brother on here. More than Dennis. Dennis the Menace, man. You gotta get my guy on.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guy, man. He got hella stories. This guy, man.
yeah,
He's a special breed.
I'm gonna have to come back to that
Come back.
question.
How y'all feel about the movies out here? Y'all feel like people need to start making movies out here? There to be more of that going on, or you think it's not that state-footed? Or
I mean, anybody that puts their mind to anything that they want to do, I feel like they can do. Shout out to Relicus. He's the only one doing it right now.
Mhm.
I mean, if he's the only one doing it, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Everybody not built for it. You know what I'm saying? He got the patience for it. It takes a lot to put movies together. And he's working on two right now. So,
it do take a lot to.
you know what I'm saying?
Movies together.
Getting people and things like that, and getting people to come together, and then the chemistry that you got to get with the people that you acting with. It's not exactly an easy thing to do. It looks easy. It looks fun. But when you actually shooting these movies, that shit ain't fun. And he talks about it when, you know, you first meet with him and everything, and you meeting with him and everybody's coming and like the first couple meetings, he's like, look, it's not gonna be fun. It's like the end result is fun, but while you're doing it, it might not be fun, and it's really not fun. That's just not fun. You gotta get up early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the ones that do that. Might have a small part. I didn't do that, but you know I know they doing it. They're getting up early in the morning, working early, going to sleep late at night, and they shooting. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You know, shout out to the guys and the gals that's on the movies right now that's about to come out soon.
Most definitely, man. I got it's a couple movies that's just about to come out here. So yeah, definitely gotta tune into that. I think it need to be more of it though. It's a lot of videographers out here. And I think people need to start writing. We need to start putting movies together. I think that'll open up Delaware too and have more people looking. You know, people love visuals with a good storyline. You know.
Yeah, man.
So it's been a whole lot of things going on in the music business as far as like it's like a click up type thing as far as this group with that group and that group with that group. Do y'all see that in Delaware?
In Delaware? I mean, there is groups. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, because there's definitely strength in numbers. So
the cliques of groups, yeah.
Yeah, so you should want to be with a group of guys or girls or a group of people that's going to help you push whatever the thing is. You know what I mean? There's a couple prominent groups out here: VBS, CTF. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I mean? They all making it. CTF been around for a minute. VBS is a new one. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. But like, you know, that's just a name. What's the other one? 50 Shots. So that's cool because it takes a team out here. You know what I mean? When you're trying to get on, you know what I mean? You can't do it by yourself. So yeah, it's not an issue with that. I feel like everybody's trying to do the same thing. We all got the same common goal. We try to get noticed and we try to get out there. We just try to make a name for ourselves.
Yeah, definitely trying to make a name for ourselves. Do you feel like everybody stuck on trying to be the first one to make it out?
Yeah,
First ones.
I mean, there's a few people that I would say.
All right, let me ask y'all this: do y'all consider making it out?
I remember Project X, the one that came out like it was at like '86. Where it was like a compilation of all these Delaware rappers. Joey Juggernaut was actually on that album, but the main song on the album when it went gold.
That's some old shit. I don't know nothing about that shit.
It was Riverside Bucket 26.
I heard that shit, but he old. Though.
That's a golden album, man. You got that motherfucking album. Listen.
So I'm saying though, what do you consider making it? You consider that's making it?
No, making it is
being consistent.
Making it is getting the fuck out of Delaware. Making it is not having to live here, but if you do live here, you live here by fucking choice. Making it is a deal and not no little 360 or whatever that shit is deal, no real deal where you sign and get real money and you got to do a real amount of songs in this real amount of time.
Yeah, that's the
and you don't have to live in Delaware. That is making it. Like, don't have to live here.
It's the consistency aspect. Because the songs got to be good. They have to be thorough. You can't just make some bullshit. So, hell yeah.
Do y'all feel like it's people that made it?
There's a few actors I think that made it.
Yeah, I think so.
That played in a couple movies and played in a couple TV shows. I think the girl Breezy was on like, what's that? What's that TV show where they singing? Empire. I think she.
Oh, that's the Dyke. That's the Dyke. The Dyke Darcy.
There's one guy that played it, black guy that played in Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
So they made it. You feel me? They made it.
Me too.
I don't know who that is, but they made it.
Shit.
And the nigga the white boy that plays basketball, DiVincenzo.
Okay.
Plays. I think he's over there. He was playing with the Greek Freak and them.
What about Della Dawn? Didn't she get signed to a major basketball team?
I don't really follow
The WNBA?
Yeah, maybe her too, but yeah, that's making it. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
really making it. I mean, there's some people who are knocking on the door. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But like,
it's just hard for the music entertainment.
It is, man. It is, because nowadays sometimes you really don't have to have talent. You could just like you said, you can motion, or you're gonna have talent, one or the other. And when that motion run out, and you ain't got no talent to back it up, they're gonna start paying attention to you.
It was crazy. This other comedian told me, he was like, yo, man, you ever sold drugs? I was like, maybe. He's like, you're the dope now. You're a comedian. You're the dope. So people have to sell you.
You're the dope.
People have to sell you.
Pause.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is what another comedian told me.
That's a pause moment. Somebody selling you.
It's not. But you really have to think about it like that, because you really have to, as a comedian, have to be that.
Nobody's selling me.
That good shit.
Slavery's over, player.
It's that giant white nigga.
When you say selling you, what you mean by what you mean?
Meaning, I'm supplying a service.
Okay.
I have to make you laugh, right? So that's why there's so many promoters in comedy, because this person will convince all these comedy clubs that you're the one. You know what I mean? Because you're putting in work and or doing whatever you're doing out there in the field. So that's why it's so big, but pretty much that's what the promoter's doing, is selling you. Once you start, you take it that level up, like, okay, headlining. I headline here, here, and here. All right. Somebody has to do this work for you. You just can't jump in the game like that, bro. Yeah, man.
I mean, I feel like it's up and down. It's up and down, man. I feel like with the music, everybody's trying to be the first person to make it out. I think that's what's stopping people, because it's like a crab in a barrel. They try to bring the next person down that's close to it because they want to be the first one to make it. My thing is, I feel like just let them go. The first person that opens it up in the music business is going to be like a floodgates, because there's so much talent out here. Once that one person make it, then that's on from there. I think people just need to get off that mentality as of being the first person to make it out in the music business anyway. And I think we'll be all right from that aspect. But I think this is the year that somebody. Y'all heard of Bluesky? You said no?
I heard
it. How what you think about his music?
Yeah, all right. He good. That's the bro. I didn't hear his new album yet. I heard his first one.
What's his name?
Bluesky. Do you feel like you got a chance of making it in the music business? Like one of the closest ones? I mean, I'm asking you because I feel that way. So do you feel like he's like close, like he got a chance?
I feel like we all have a chance.
Mhm.
I feel like he's a dope artist. He's somebody that I've met and I've been around a few times.
Mhm.
Cool guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think everybody has an opportunity. Shout out to Blueski. He was on the I know he was on a few tours recently.
Mhm.
And I think he performed at
Nah.
at the Grand Opera, not Grand Opera House, at Power House. So yeah, I'm very familiar with who he is. A good dude. Yeah, I think he could blow amongst other artists. I think he has a shot. He has some connections. I noticed.
I think his style is different on the R&B. Number one, there ain't that many R&B singers in Delaware. And he can really sing. He really got talent, and his style is different. He got like a country feel to him, and that's different. I ain't never really seen too many hood black R&B singers that sing with country feel, country style to it. So that's right there is just different. You know, it just all depends on how consistent, how much you want it. You know, that'll all determine right there if he, you know, how it's gonna go from there. But listen, man, I appreciate y'all coming on the platform, man.
No, man.
Showing love.
Man. Thank you, sir.
Hopefully, what?
Definitely appreciate it, bro.
Hopefully in the future, y'all come back on here, we'll chop it up again and, you know, shed some light on what else y'all got going on. Hopefully, by that time y'all come back on here, y'all be probably like 10, 11, 12 episodes in y'all podcast.
You just say that?
Huh?
And I say we just talked about that, but like how many years a brick what we going through. So
what's y'all aim for? How many episodes y'all try to get? Y'all trying to at least knock out? At least to say y'all hit y'all milestone.
yeah, I had said 10. We put 10 on deck first before we do anything.
10.
Yeah, for sure.
How you feel?
10. Just started off.
Okay, all right. So before we get up out of here, man, let the folks know how they get in touch with y'all if they want to potentially come on a podcast or do some work with y'all. Y'all contacts.
My contact is Shogun _reborn on Instagram, or you can get at me at Black Steel the Shogun on Facebook.
Yeah, Rod FLAIR, y'all can catch me down to Cool J's on Tuesday. You want to come out and laugh? You can catch me online. It'll be under Underground, Delaware Underground Kings. Just put it in. Come check us out.